It's definitely that time of year where like Black Friday deals are like all over the place, but I kind of feel like they started back in like Halloween. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Nefertiti Gold and I'm an electronic R&B artist. On this channel, you'll find videos on music production and gear reviews. Today's video is sponsored by DistroKid, but we'll talk about that a little bit later on. So today we're going to be looking at a few potential gift options that you could either buy for yourself or if you're looking for some great gifts for the musicians that you love in your life. Now, these gifts won't necessarily break the bank, but they're also not like super cheap either, so you don't have to worry about it being low quality. And as of right now, 2 of them are actually on sale. So in no particular order, let's go ahead and kick it off with the Orba 2 by Artiphon. Orba 2 is a handheld synth, looper, and Bluetooth MPE MIDI controller. You can layer up drums, bass, chords, and a lead synth to create a song in just minutes. You can house hundreds of real instrument sounds and even make your own using the Artiphon Connect app. Orba 2 has a built-in speaker, headphone jack, and over 5 hours of battery life, which makes it easy to take it wherever you want to go. And actually, Orba 2 just released 2 new colors for the Orba 2. There's blue and there's white, and personally, I think the white one is just so fresh. Now, I currently have the black one, but absolutely no regrets with this. For me, the reason why I like the Orba 2 is because I feel like it just offers a different type of stress relief, right? I don't feel like I always have to look at my phone or look at a screen if I want to just make some music, and it's a really nice distraction that's also kind of productive too. Artiphon is currently offering $25 off for the Orba 2, which brings it down to $124.99. The next piece of gear claims to have the best buttons in the world, and I ain't gonna hold you, I kind of agree. And what we're talking about is the MIDI Fighter Spectra from DJ Tech Tools. Now, the MIDI Fighter Spectra is a 16-button MIDI controller that actually features arcade buttons instead of traditional like rubber drum pads. Now, one of the things that I really like about this controller is that because you don't really have to worry about how hard or how soft you are hitting the pads, it makes it really easy to get into finger drumming without having to worry about those type of nuances. Oh, and by the way, if you are enjoying this video and you're finding value in this video, go ahead and click the like button and consider subscribing. It's a small gesture, but it goes such a long way. Now, the MIDI Fighter Spectra does come in some different color options. I have the black, the gold buttons, obviously. There's also white, and you can also get a black one with chrome buttons. And my favorite way to use this is actually pairing it up with Melodics so I can get some finger drumming practice. DJ Tech Tools is currently offering 21% off the MIDI Fighter Spectra on its website, and not gonna hold you, I'm a little jealous because I paid full price for mine, but I still love it nonetheless. Now, before we talk about the last item on the list, I do want to give a shout out to today's sponsor, DistroKid. DistroKid is a music distribution service that helps musicians get their music on all the platforms such as Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Amazon Music, and so much more. Now, DistroKid does keep track of new streaming services, so whenever a new one pops up, DistroKid will automatically add your music to that streaming site. DistroKid offers an array of tools that helps us promote our music, and one of the latest things that DistroKid has added to the arsenal is a new iOS app. Now, with the app, you can release songs straight from your phone, you can view and edit lyrics, and even share hyperfollow links. Now, if you're ready to start sharing your music with the world, go ahead and use my link in the description below for 7% off your first year. Now, last but certainly not least is probably the #1 selling MIDI controller out there, and probably one of the most popular MIDI controllers by a long shot, and it is the MPK Mini Mark III. As you can see, I have mine in black on black, and I absolutely love this controller. The Mark III features a brand new keybed that is completely different from their previous models that I can personally attest is their best keybed yet. It also features MPC style drum pads, endless encoders, and it even has a screen for this newest model. I feel like the MPK Mini is just such an icon in itself that it's just easily recognizable in almost any and every studio. And what I love about the MPK Mini is that although it kind of rarely goes on sale for a new product, Akai has kept the price point the same throughout all of these years. Now you can pick one of these up for $100 either on the Akai website, and if you're looking for something that's a little bit cheaper, you could probably find a Mark III available on the used market, but I found that it's probably not really all that different. You're probably gonna save maybe $15 to $20 maximum. But of course, always do what's best for you and your current situation. What I've truly loved about this controller over the years, it's one of the first controllers that I bought that truly helped open the doors to making music. It has everything you need. It has keys, it has knobs, it has drum pads, it even has a joystick for pitch and modulation control. It's one of those controllers where you can never go wrong if you get one for yourself or if you get one for a beloved musician in your life. Let me know in the comments below what you plan on getting this holiday season, whether it be for yourself or a musician that you know. And I'll see you in the next video.